What's going on? It's Massive Joe's Raw Review, and I'm coming to you from MassiveJoes.com. Awesome Raw Review for the viewers at home today on an all-new exclusive pre-workout supplement made exclusively for the Australian market from our good friend Doug Miller at Core Nutritionals in the US of A. It is, of course, the one you've all been waiting for, the Core Nutritionals Fury Extreme in the house. Let's get straight into it, show you guys exactly what's in it, tell you exactly what it's going to do. Before we get into it, this is how you know it's legit. This is how you know we're keeping it 100, because this label, then when I say it's exclusive for the Australian market, because this label meets Australian label regulations. Man, got to be damn near the only US produced supplement that does. It's got all that per 100 gram bullshit, it's got all the disclaimer bullshit, all the stuff we're supposed to have on our labels in Australia. Anyway, that nutritional information panel ain't gonna get it done. We're about to go balls deep in this here Core Nutritional Fury Extreme. Luckily got ourselves one of these big ass nutritional information panels for the viewers at home. Starting from the top, serving size 1 scoop, 8.8 grams. Got ourselves 40 of those 8.8 gram bitches in one of these bitches. So it's a 40 serve pre-workout if you're doing the 1 scoop dose. In terms of what the 8.8 grams is made up of, you can check it. Donuts across the board, all zeros across the board. So it's all active ingredients. You know that there's no fillers in this here Core Nutritionals Fury Extreme. In terms of what the actives are made up of, starting from the top, and we're gonna go per serve. We're not gonna worry about the per 100 grams. Like I said, that's bullshit from the Australian government to meet label regulations. Ain't nobody taking 100 grams of this Core Fury Extreme unless you want to give yourself a damn heart attack. Starting from the top, agmatine sulfate, 750 milligrams. And then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna skip the creatine because we're gonna talk about what's in this Core Fury Extreme in terms of the ingredients that work together. So we're gonna start with the pump blend. The agmatine sulfate is the first product in the pump blend. So 750 milligrams of agmatine sulfate. Generally accepted clinical dose of agmatine sulfate is 1 to 1.5 grams. So in the one serving size, the one scoop serve, it is a little bit underdosed. We're gonna skip the creatine, we'll come back to that. The agmatine sulfate works synergistically for muscle pumps in conjunction with L-citrulline in here. Your L-citrulline, you got yourself 1.5 grams or 1500 milligrams per serve. Generally accepted clinical dose of L-citrulline is 3 grams plus. So once again, in the single serve dose, it's a little bit underdosed. And then the agmatine and the citrulline combined with the TMG, the trimethylglycine, at the 1000 milligram dose per serve. A clinical accepted dose of TMG is 1 to 1.5 grams, so we could go so far as to say even in the single serve dose. That is clinically dosed. Those 3 ingredients, the agmatine sulfate, the L-citrulline, and the TMG, is for them muscle pumps. Moving right along, well, moving back along, then we can talk about the creatine monohydrate, 2.5 grams. Generally accepted clinical dose of creatine monohydrate is 5 grams. So you need to really be taking 2 scoops to get the full clinical dose of the creatine monohydrate. Creatine monohydrate gonna help you get more reps, more sets. Gonna help you make them gains. It's gonna help with muscle power, man. That's what the creatine is in there for. And then we move right along, we start talking about the mental focus blend. So we got ourselves some choline bitartrate, 250 milligrams. That is the clinical dose of choline bitartrate. Choline crosses the blood-brain barrier, converts into acetylcholine, helps with mental focus. Moving right along, to work synergistically with the choline bitartrate, you've got N-acetyltyrosine in the house. 500 milligrams, that is a stupid dose of N-acetyltyrosine in the single serve. That is definitely a clinical dose. N-acetyltyrosine crosses the blood-brain barrier also to help with mental focus. And works synergistically in combination with choline to help with that focus. Moving right along, we then check out the stimulants in the Core Fury Extreme, what's going to help with the energy, starting with the arginamine hydrochloride. Got yourself 20 milligrams. That's a whopping dose of arginamine in the house. You've then got 4-amino 2-methylpentane citrate, aka AMP citrate. Got yourself 150 milligrams per scoop, per serve, per scoop. That is a stupid amount of AMP citrate. And then finally, you've got 137-trimethylxanthine, aka caffeine in the house. Got yourself 300 milligrams per scoop. Those three ingredients work in conjunction, synergistically together to help with energy, man. Get you through them long workouts. Got yourself some artificial colors, artificial flavors, and that's what's in it. Woo! A lot of ingredients in this here Core Nutritionals Fury Extreme. Before I move on and tell you guys how it tastes, how it mixes, the one thing that I do have to address, because you keen watchers of Massive Joe's Raw Review and you keen users of pre-workout supplements would notice that there is one key ingredient that my good man Doug Miller has left out of this Core Fury Extreme, and that is of course beta-alanine, going to help with buffering fatigue toxins, help you get more reps, metal sets, help with muscular endurance. The reason why he's left it out of this Core Fury Extreme is by design, because this Core Fury Extreme is designed to be taken with the Core ABC, which is the intra-workout branch chain amino acid supplement. Core ABC has a clinical dose of beta-alanine in it. So Doug decided not to put beta-alanine in the Core Fury, but to actually get it intra-workout, get it to work actively while you're training. And if he was to put it in the Fury Extreme, you get too much beta-alanine, man. People would be damn itching their damn faces off. So that's why there's no beta-alanine in the Core Fury Extreme. In terms of how it tastes, how it mixes, comes in one flavor, comes in the exclusive Australian pineapple strawberry flavor. Let me show you guys how it mixes. Let me refresh my memory on how it tastes, man. Got myself a fresh new tub of this here Core Nutritionals Fury Extreme. Gonna just whip the top off. Bro punched that bitch in. And you can check it out, man. The tub is full. I just bro punched it and I got damn Fury Extreme all over the tape. Let me just rip this top off. 40 scoops in this bitch. Damn near full. That's good to see in a pre-workout supplement. Scoop, I'm hoping, is near the top. Yes, it is. Under one layer of Core Fury Extreme. Bravo, Doug Miller, bravo. So let me go and throw myself one scoop of this here Core Fury Extreme in my glass of water. And let it rain, let it rain. Got myself a spoon, get myself a few flicks of the wrist, and show you guys how it mixes, man. So you can check it out. Couple of flicks of the wrist, and that there Core Fury Extreme is pretty damn well mixed. There's no floaters, no sinkers. That's why I would go so far as to say blendable is not required for this here Core Nutritionals Fury Extreme. In terms of how it tastes, man, let me refresh my memory on how this exclusive pineapple strawberry flavor tastes, man. I could damn near drink the whole thing, but I'm not going to, because as usual, I've had my clinical dose of stimulants this morning already. But the pineapple strawberry, man, is actually, it's interesting how the pineapple strawberry flavor came about. Obviously, our man Doug Miller has made this Fury Extreme specifically for the Australian market, specifically for Massive Joe's in particular, which means that we had the opportunity to tell him what flavor we wanted, man. And we said, Doug, go put the pineapple and the strawberry together in this batch. Make us a pineapple strawberry. And Doug has come through with the goods, man, because the pineapple strawberry in this Core Fury Extreme, like I said, I'd finish that whole thing if it wasn't laden with stimulants and make me jump around the office like I need to go lift some weight. It's delicious in terms of the effects, because that's what you're taking your pre-workout for, man. You don't care it's exclusive. You don't care it tastes good. You don't care the label looks delicious, which I almost forgot to mention, but that is one delicious label. It makes me want to lick the damn label. In terms of the effects, before I get in and I tell you guys about what I think of the effects of this here core nutrition was Fury Extreme. I'm gonna get Dillop, the cutting specialist, Massive Joe's media manager Dillop, to throw in some footage of the last time Nevos and myself trained on the core Fury Extreme. It was the last time we trained on it before it landed in Australia. It was the 3rd beta test. So we went through and we, working with Doug Miller, man, we revised the formulation a couple of times. And this was the time that we ticked off and we said, yes, this is the formulation we want in the core Fury Extreme. Dillop, roll the footage now, man. Our final leg workout for TMJ in the USA, and my final leg workout before the first show of this particular bodybuilding season, Nevos.
This was heavy.
This was heavy as shit, man.
So we did
Look, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 14 plates on there plus a rig. That's over 300 kilos you're doing reverse squats with, man.
It was heavy.
So I had 16 plates on there. 320 kilos plus the... Actually, more than 320 because the plates are 45 pounds. So they're 20.4 kilos.
Yeah, don't feel
so take 20.4, times that bitch by 16, and probably add another 50 kilos for the rack, man.
Well, 0.4 by 14 is like... You've got an extra 7 kilos then they won't get themselves credit for.
Yeah, and I might mention, this was, what, 6 days out from the show? So you guys can see, last time Nevos and I trained on this core Fury Extreme, we did not go to the gym to we went to the gym to make gains. And the core Fury Extreme helped us make gains, helped us make maximum gains, helped us move that light weight like bags of feathers. The proof's in the pudding. In terms of the effects, let me break it down for you guys as best I can, telling you about what to expect from this core Fury Extreme. The first thing I have to say is there's 40 scoops per tub. Based on the ingredients and how much of them are in there, I personally would recommend 3/4 to 1 scoop for the pushy cats, and then 1.5 to 2 scoops for the fellas. Me personally, you guys that watch the raw reviews, you know that if I go over 300 milligrams of caffeine, man, I want to go to the squat rack and take myself a nap mid-workout. So I go 1.5 scoops, because the 1.5 scoops gets me the 300 milligrams of caffeine, almost gets me the clinical dose of everything else that's in there, man, and just hits me spot on. So I personally train on 1.5 scoops. Other fellas may want to go to 400 milligrams of caffeine, right up to the 2 scoops. When I drop the 1.5 scoops of the Core Nutritionals Fury Extreme in this bitch, and I'm driving to the gym, and I'm thinking about my workout, and I get to the gym, and I start warming up, the headphones are in, man, and I'm just getting ready to start training, and then what happens? The best way I can describe the Core Fury Extreme, this is the experience I get. If you guys have seen The Matrix before, you know when Neo in The Matrix, he finally just gets it, and like all the shit just turns to numbers around him, man, and stuff just starts falling out the sky, and it's just all like he's just in the zone, and he can just start dodging bullets and just stopping bullets and doing all sorts of shit. That's the best way I can describe how I feel in the gym. When I'm training on the Core Fury Extreme, man, it's a very almost out of body, out of mind type experience. It's very difficult to describe without actually you using it and figuring it out yourself. But it is the best way I can describe it is if you've seen that Matrix movie, that is how it feels. It's like the mental focus is very tunnel vision. It's almost like you're just locked in. The only thing you want to do when you're in the gym, you don't want any distractions, and you don't have any distractions. You're just locked into your workout. You got your music in. The weights are just, the numbers of the weights don't even matter. You don't, like, you're just crushing personal best, man. Like, you're going like, what the f, man? Was that seriously like the weight I just lifted? It's a very delicious experience, viewers at home, man. The Core Fury Extreme. The muscle pumps are on point because you got the combination of the agmatine sulfate and the citrulline. You don't need anything else for muscle pumps, man. Putting those two together gets you sick pumps. The mental focus with the combination of the choline and the tyrosine, like I said, man, it's like tunnel vision. You just don't see anything, you don't hear anything. It's just you and the weights, man, and you're just about to make yourself some gains, man. The energy with the AMP citrate and the arginine and the caffeine all together in those stupid doses that are in it, the energy is just on a completely different level. And the beautiful thing about it is that there must be something with how the AMP citrate combines with the caffeine and the arginine in the Core Fury Extreme is that you don't crash post-workout. It's just like you're just on cloud nine, man, and you just train for as long as you want to train. There's no crash whatsoever. Even after you work out, you don't get that post-workout crash, but then you don't get the appetite suppressant either. It's very interesting with how the stimulants combine in there to allow you to do that. The one thing that I did mention when I was going through the ingredients, it does lack the beta-alanine, so if you don't have beta-alanine in your intra-workout supplement, you may want to consider adding it to the Core Fury Extreme. But viewers at home, if you're looking for a pre-workout supplement, man, that is like nothing we have ever seen before in the market, and I say that, when this dropped at MJHQ, I dropped whatever the hell else I had in my bag, in my gym bag that I was using pre-workout, man, I'm going straight back to this Core Nutritionals Fury Extreme, because for me, man, that is the type of experience that I want to feel from my pre-workout supplement every time I train, guys. Hit the subscribe button. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, stay up to date with all the latest editions of Massive Joe's Raw Review. And guys, that is Massive Joe's Raw Review on the all-new Core Nutritionals Core Fury Extreme in the house. And I'm coming to you from MassiveJoes.com.